Yo, what up, tubers? Back for some more drafting on Magic Online. We're going to swap back to another Vintage Cube draft, the new and improved Vintage Cube. Well, maybe not improved, but new. It's got a lot of the fresh cards from the fresh sets, so not the same feel we had with the old Vintage Cube, but it is indeed a Vintage Cube. Anyways, we did not open any power. We're extremely unlucky. So what cards are we looking to first pick here? Snapcaster Mage is a good first pick. I'd say Opposition is decent. Jace is good. Lands are all fine. Probably just going to end up taking the Sneak Attack, though. Pretty similar to one of the other recent videos we had. First pick a Sneak Attack, or at least we took a Sneak Attack in that other draft as well. But one of the better cards, I think. Great build around, and if taken first, we can certainly get the cards to build around it for sure. Fantastic second choice here, man. Oof. Could take a Channel. That's another good one. Could take Grizzlebrand. It's pretty damn good with Sneak Attack. Steam Vents is fantastic. And then there's like a Rakdos Signet here. Kind of like just taking the Grizzlebrand right now since we've already taken the Sneak Attack. Just kind of makes sense, right? Grizzlebrand's a pretty damn good one. Fuels your Sneak Attack. 7/7 Flying Lifelink, not bad by itself, but of course the card draw is what you really want there. Yeah, I'll take the Grizzlebrand. I think the second choice would be Steam Vents, but the brand is just a little bit too strong in my opinion. And here, third pick, we can take like a Cryptic Command if we wanted to, or like a Gruul Signet. I think those are the two choices. I normally like to pair Sneak Attack with blue, just because you get a lot of card selection and control elements. But I'm not sure if taking Cryptic Command at this juncture is better than just taking Gruul Signet, which allows us to ramp into the Sneak Attack, you know? I think if that was one of the cheaper counters, just like a Mana Leak or something, I would end up taking it, but triple blue, maybe a little bit awkward. I think I'll take the ramp for now. Into, ooh, okay, this is another pretty solid pack. There's a Reanimate here too. I was looking at Dig Through Time, but we could definitely take Reanimate and maybe do some more akin to Sneak and Reanimate, Reanasneak. Plus, I mean, Reanimate is just good in a Sneak Attack deck, right? Because these creatures get sacrificed at the end of the turn, so not going to work with Eldrazi, but I think this is going to be good enough because we're going to want to pick up cards like Frantic Surge, Faithless Looting, Duretti, Seasoned Pyromancer, cards that loot anyways, so I think that Reanimate makes a lot of sense. Similarly, I think Wheel of Fortune makes a lot of sense here. Question is Spirebluff Canal a better choice? Maybe. When you're trying to combo, the Wheel of Fortune is real good. And I guess, you know, maybe I'm not going to be playing blue. We could definitely be doing more of the Reanimate Sneak Attack stuff than the just true Sneak Attack setup stuff. So, yeah, I'll take the Wheel of Fortune here. See what we can do from that. Bunch of good choices for red and black here. Grief is a fantastic one. Massacre Worm is a great sideboard card for all the creature-based decks. Olivia's like an okay Reanimator style. Citadel is great. Early Interaction and Firebolt's good. Hell, we could even do Oath of Druids type of stuff. If you're playing Sneak Attack, you got to assume Oath of Druids is going to be good in your deck too, you know? I kind of like that. I kind of like taking the Oath of Druids and having a little fun. Which means now I'm not going to take Avenger or the Bitter Blossom. But we could take Terastodon. We could take one of these lands. I'm guessing I should probably take Lava Claw Reaches, but Terastodon is nice. The problem with Terastodon is that it's just not good with Oath of Druids if you're blowing up your own things, which you're frequently doing. It is good with Sneak Attack, but I think the Reaches makes more sense. Show and Tell? Ooh. I really dislike Show and Tell, but again, if there's going to be a deck for it, it's going to be one like this, so let's do it. Indatha Triome gives us, what, black? And then white-green. Is that better than Fiery Islet? I also want Goldspan Dragon as just a good value card, but Goldspan's not great with Oath, although I don't have to be doing that. I'm probably just going to take the Dragon here. Dragon D's up in here. Recruiter, probably not. Downfall, maybe. Although I guess with Recruiter, we could like backdoor into some Kiki Jiki nonsense if we find that. Yeah, I'm down for that. Don't think I'll be playing any of these. Maybe we'll sideboard Hex Mage. Similarly, don't think we're playing any of these. Lots of dragons going by. Progenitus is cute. It's not great with Sneak. It's just 10 damage. It is good with Show and Tell and Oath of Druids, though, so I suppose that's another one that might make the deck. Okay. Sneaky, Rihanna, Show and Oath. Yeah. We have like 4 different good cards that can cheat out a fatty. Just big creature combo deck, let's put it that way. As we open up a Through the Breach here for pack 2 and an Animate Dead. Other good cards, Kolagon's Command. Spellseeker's good here. Duress is good here. Verdant Catacombs probably would end up pretty good. This is kind of interesting. If we're oathing, the Spellseeker's not good, but I don't even know if we're playing green or blue at this point. I think we're just staying red and black as a baseline, so taking Kolagon seems good, taking Animate Dead seems good. I'll take the Animate Dead here. We're actually kind of pivoting into more of a Reanimate style deck than anything else, but we'll see what we can keep picking up. Man, Volcanic Island, Jace, Grave Titan, Collective Brutality, Probe, Mox Diamond, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Whoo, I don't know. What am I doing? What is this deck trying to do? Volcanic Island is Dees, Mox Diamond is Dees, Fable is Dees. They're all Dees. Feels like Fable might be a little bit better, though. This just can do so much work, it feels like, right? Yeah, it just has too much synergy and value in the deck, so I think we have to take that. Let's see. White, red, and blue. No, we have a Blood Crypt here, though, so let's take that. Ion is another really, really good one with Reanimate effects or Oath and Show effects. But I think the land here is just a little bit too good. Iona frequently wheels anyways. Okay. Time Spiral is also insane in a combo deck, though it doesn't have much synergy with Reanimate. There's also Deceiver Exarch here, which, while we don't have the true Kiki Jiki, it still does work with a Reflection, technically. And we could always pick up, like, Twin and nonsense. So Time Spiral versus Deceiver Exarch here. Which one is more fun? And which one makes more sense? I think it's probably got to be the Time Spiral for the combo strategy, but I think Deceiver Exarch is a really close secondary there. Green, blue, red. Yeah, probably need that. Fatal Push would be good. Emrakul, Hullbreaker all seem fine, but this is really nice fixing, especially if we end up playing the Oath as well. Then the only color this doesn't add for us would be the black. So Triumph. Oh, there's the Kiki proper. Dang it, now I wish I had taken the Deceiver Exarch, but I guess we take this over Chain Lightning, Night's Whisper, Primus, Manamorphose? Maybe? No, I don't think we need this. I think we just take Primus here. We do need some more fat. I think that makes sense. Ah, there's the split. Wait, no, I didn't take Deceiver Exarch. Damn, had I taken Deceiver Exarch, we would get Splinter Twin and freaking Kiki Jiki, but I guess this is just going to be a miscalc, and we are indeed moving heavier into the blue. That's fine, though. I don't mind that. Duretti's really, really nice here. Works well with our reanimate effects and digs us deeper to our combo potentials. Portal. Oh, wait, wow. Kolagon's command wheeling is also nuts. Let's take that for sure. So yeah, maybe just green we won't play, but it still finds a home. Like, I need to spend pack 3 taking nothing but fixing. I don't even think I've passed too much fixing, but we definitely need more here. Man, that brutality is also a really nice pickup. It's hard to say what colors we are as a baseline. Oh, there's the Iona. Beautiful. Red, blue, black, I guess, as a baseline. And then Oath of Druids, maybe a splash. So not the best sneak attack deck, but a really, really nice show and tell Oath of Druids reanimate deck. Need to get more discard outlets. We have the Duretti right now. The wheel kind of counts. Fable counts. Technically Kolagon's command and brutality. Oh, no. What we need are tutors. In fact, maybe I should have taken that Wishclaw Talisman. Yeah, maybe I should have taken that Wishclaw. Won't be playing any of those. Prowler is a discard outlet, but it is awful with Oath of Druids. I don't think we'd want that anyways. Maybe the Emrakul makes a home here. Oh, Manamorphose was really good. Yeah, Manamorphose was really nice. Okay, yeah, pack 3 coming. Haven't seen any power yet. Would be nice to open one juicy fruit, but we did not. We got a Vista here. Dark Slick Shores. Oh, there's Faithless Looting. Expressive Iteration. Toxic Deluge. I think this is just Faithless Looting over the lands. I still need a few playables, and Faithless Looting has to be one of the better spells that we can pick up. Just for filtering and synergy with reanimate, animate dead, etc. I think that makes sense. There's Zealous Conscripts and Pestermite. Yeah, the full combo was there, but fortunately for us, we do get a nice Coalition Relic, passing a Braid and Hymn to Turok. But yeah, Splinter Twin was, or rather, the combo, Kiki combo, Splinter Twin combo was all there. If I had taken that Deceiver Exarch, we would have had Fable, Kiki, Twin, and now Zealous. Pretty gross. As it stands, though, I think our deck is really sweet. So, Scalding Tarn versus Necromancy. Yeah, it's an easy Scalding Tarn. That, I believe, is a perfect fixer, right? Yeah, it just gets Blood Crypt and Triome. Fantastic. So, without the lands, we're at 21 cards right now. Gruul Signet's actually kind of nice. Adds red, which is our main, and then green, which is our off color for the Oath. Relic was good. I need a couple more blue sources for this Time Spiral, but yeah, I think this is getting there. I don't expect to see like Demonic Tutor at this point, but maybe we could still get like Vampiric or Imperial Seal. Those would be decent. Oh, I'm probably cutting this Goldspan Dragon, right? Yeah, I don't think we're running that. Thoughtseize is pretty good. Ashen Rider's pretty good. Sundering Titan's pretty good. Sneak Attack does sacrifice at end of turn, so it would trigger the Ashen Rider as well. I'm kind of in for that. Over Thoughtseize, though. Actually, you know what? We probably end up wheeling the Rider. It's got to be better to take the Thoughtseize here. Yeah. Let's do that. Nice fixing. Let's take the Cliffs over the green fixers. Metamorph in the pack as well, but this, I think, is #1 option. Dark Ritual. Does that play here? Not really. Maybe, but not really. I mean, I'm going to take it, but I'm not sure it's going to make the final build of the deck. Well, there's Blightsteel Colossus. Blightsteel's really, really awkward. Because if they just have any creature with 2 toughness, they don't die. And assuming I'm sneak attacking it in, it doesn't really do much. Yawgmoth's Will doesn't do much either. I guess Colossus is still good off of Show and Tell and Sneak, so that's good. I might end up cutting blue here in the end. Just not enough blue fixing, as it were. So we get a little bit of interaction in the form of the Burst Lightning. Yeah, that's good enough. Wasteland, huh? Yeah, I think this is an easy cut of blue now. And just stick with this. Which means I need a couple more playables, but we're not too far off. Pretty late Raphelos there, too. Wow, him. Okay. That was a good pickup, especially since we're cutting blue. That means that him is going to be a lot easier to cast. Poor Pestermite. Same thing with Dark Ritual. I mean, well, even worse than Dark Ritual. I'm not sure Desperate Ritual wants to make the deck, but I'll take it. So I need like one more playable here. I guess Bone Crusher Giant. Bad with Oath, but just an extremely good value card. We're missing the tutors. But we do have some card selection. We have Wheel, Doretti, Fable. Oh, wow, that Stomping Ground was actually nuts. And Faithless Looting, so some card draw. This is going to come down to just drawing well, though. Oh, I wonder if I want this Emrakul in the deck, too. In fact, I kind of like this Emrakul more than the Blightsteel. Yeah, this Emrakul is much better with Reanimate anyways. So the only card that we can't reanimate is Progenitus, but we can reanimate all of these other 4. Colossus was also a card we couldn't reanimate because these 2 shuffle back, so kind of dig that. Actually, you know what? This deck's not bad. This deck's not bad at all. The only issue being it doesn't have the tutors. If I had a Vampiric Tutor or a Demonic Tutor, this would go way up in value. Even an Imperial Seal. So, really, really good set of cards here. It's just we need to draw the correct cards at the correct time with it since we don't have the ways to go fetch them up. But I dig this. And we have good fixing. Right? Yeah, we have Signet, Relic, a bunch of lands. This looks good. Don't need to run any forests. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green sources there, and then we have the Manamorphose that works. The Fable of the Mirrorbreaker can make treasures. Don't need any islands or plains, so let's just add swamps and mountains. 5 apiece, I think looks good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Up on black and down on red. I think that makes sense. Yeah, this looks like a fun deck. There might be some draws where we just don't draw the correct pieces and do nothing, but if we can draw well, I think this deck has a really good shot. So let's go to round 1, see how it plays out. Okay, here we are for round 1 of this Vintage Cube draft with our reanimating, sneak attacking, red, black, green Fatties deck. On the draw here, and our opponent has a turn 1 Phyrexian Revoker. Okay. They probably just named one of the random Power 9 cards. Yeah, Black Lotus. I mean, we have a turn 2 Oath of Druids here, assuming they don't do anything. Sadly, drawing Thoughtseize without a black source wasn't great, but... Wow, they're immediately sacking their Canyon on turn 2. Holy smokes. Well, that's kind of insane. Hope they have a way to get rid of the Oath of Druids, because if they, well, for them anyways, they need a way to get rid of the Oath of Druids, otherwise they're going to be in a world of hurt. So we could, in theory, hit Bone Crusher Giant. But like 5 of the 6 creatures we have in the deck are all huge bombs. What if they just run out more creatures? Oh, a Jite. Okay. All right, let's do it. I would like to use the ability. And Daddy Grizzlebrand, first card. Very nice. Let's go ahead and shock ourselves and Thoughtseize them. Char and 3 lands. Well, now we know why they sacrificed. Yeah, this should be over pretty quickly. Equip the Jite. Yep. And I'm happy to block here. Obviously, that means they get to Oath of Druids next turn, but presumably my deck can deal with whatever they're doing very, very easily. And now we're going to draw, and sneak attack is the plan. If we can find any fatty, that's perfect. Sneak attack. I don't have a card that one-shots them, right? We have the Progenitus, but that doesn't one-shot them. So yeah, just makes sense to get the Primus online here. I think we're going to blow up their red source first. And then what we're going to do is Primus is going to persist back, and I'm going to kill my Oath of Druids so that they can't get a trigger from it. All right. Clearly that went perfectly. So some red-white aggro deck. Yeah, we should be pretty good here if we can just draw some of our pieces. I mean, obviously they might just run us over, but assuming we can get any of our fatties online, that should just be quick game over. I guess versus them, Blightsteel Colossus might not be the worst, but I think we'll just run it back as it is. And yeah, that hand is very good. We can even... nice. We can even, I was going to say, lightning something on turn 1 if they play a creature. Let's go ahead and burst lightning, shoot down the Mother of Runes, and then next turn we can go Faithless Looting, reanimate the Primus. Ah. Mother of Runes into Giver of Runes. Pretty funny. Oh, well, that will work too, huh? Loot. Geez, Emrakul as well, but discard both of those and let's just reanimate Grizzlebrand. Your go, friend. Wow, they have 2 pieces of power? Sheesh. I mean, I guess if they play a flyer, they can prevent me from gaining 7 life. I'm going to block if they attack, for sure. They might just be popping it off anyways, yeah. Discards Mana Tithe and land. And so let's go for an attack first. Make sure we gain the 7. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and draw 7 cards, I think. Brutality is really good here. Yeah, for sure. So let's play the land tapped. And then go all 3 modes. Choose them, choose their giver, choose them. Black and 1. Let's put a land in the graveyard, and then, let's see, we have creature, sorcery, and instant right now. So we can put an artifact in the graveyard as well. Maximize our casting of the Emrakul. Oh, they have a Palace Jailer. Okay. That's fine. I mean, we have the Bone Crusher Giant in our hand, so no big deal. Now, notably, they do get to become the Monarch, and I have to play a creature in order to steal that, so this is not the best scenario for me. Oh, well, I guess scratch that. Yeah, that should be good enough. All right, let's... Oh, I only have 2 black sources here. Oh, wait, I have Manamorphose. Okay, so Manamorphose, go for double black. Him, them. They had a Hero of Bladehold in their hand, so they have 1 unknown. And then let's reanimate the Primus, blow up their only red source. And if Primus hits them next turn, then we steal the Monarch. Wow, Ephemerate the Palace Jailer now. Holy crap. Very, very good. Okay, well, their Ephemerate is gone now. So I guess I'm just going to get the Oath of Druids online. We still have Progenitus in our deck somewhere, so Progenitus with Bone Crusher Giant's lethal. And if we really need to, we can just Bone Crush one of their creatures, but I don't think we bother doing that quite yet. Ah, how about Iona on white? That seems pretty good as well. I guess we can go ahead and Faithless Loot here. Jeez. Well, we can't cast that. So Iona plus Kolagons and Bone Crusher is lethal now. And they are locked out. They cannot cast anything white, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. Destroy an artifact, deal 2 damage to any target. So blow up their mocks, shoot their face for 2. Attack for 7. Get my creatures back. And go ahead and just stomp their face. Easy peasy baby. All right, that was about as good as it could go. And yeah, that was sweet. So let's do it 2 more times. And on to round number 2 here of the Vintage QB. How are we looking? Ooh, pretty darn good. This is a turn 2 sneak attack. Yeah, I can dig that. I can dig that a lot. Question is, do I want to just run it out on turn 2? I guess versus a tap land is probably right too. Yeah, maybe if I had drawn a red source here, I don't do this, and then I wait until I can do it all in one shot. But turn 2 sneak attack looks way, way too juicy. Because if they don't get rid of it, then we just Woodfall Primus, blow up 2 lands next turn, you know? They are running green, though, so there's a chance they could. Maybe this is collective brutality of their own. Whenever somebody taps like this, it's usually them like choosing modes. Witherbloom Command. They mill 3 cards, return a land card, and then... Huh. Okay. Well, that was not very bad for us. Yep. Gonna sneak attack the Primus and just blow up both their lands. And then we have a 5/5 back on the battlefield afterwards. Seems good. Nice, nice. Put them on a nice little fast clock here. I could sneak attack Iona on their upkeep, but I think we'd rather just save Iona to kill them next turn, you know? I mean, not that they can beat what I have already, but just in case they're like randomly storm and start popping off. Oh, interesting. Gilded Drake. Okay. That doesn't really matter, though. They are just dead here, right? Yeah. And I will attack you for infinite. Go, go. All right, pretty nice game one. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. If we just draw well, this deck is great, but not having any tutors makes our likelihood... I mean, I guess I have a lot of redundancy. We have 5 fatties, and then we have, what? Sneak Attack, Oath of Druids, Animate Dead, Reanimate. So, I mean, we do have a good number of fatties plus ways to get the fatties out. It's just... I guess the deck would just be a lot better with a tutor. Let's put it like that. They're on Sultai Poop. Didn't really get a good sense of what they're doing. Saw Jace, I guess. But don't think we want to bring in Blightsteel. I think we just run it back and say, woohoo, let's do it again. Do it again. Big oof. Yeah, this is another Snap Keeper. I don't have a black land in my hand, but I think we're probably still going to discard Woodfall Primus on turn 1. Yeah, discard Primus. I mean, we drew the swamp now. Discard Primus on turn 1 and then reanimate it on turn 2. You can't reanimate Progenitus because it's a replacement effect, sadly. Wow, I kind of want to discard Grizzlebrand now, too. You know, it might be safer to not run out the reanimate while they have untapped blue, though. Gosh, I kind of want to just discard Grizzlebrand, but I'm gonna go with Tapland Pass. Because at the very least, we're very likely, if they do have a counter, to make them keep holding open mana for fear of me reanimating. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I can wait. I want to draw Dark Ritual again. That's a good one, too. We'll see if they counter this. I don't mind if they do. Sure, Spell Pierce. All right, so turns out Reanimate was probably going to get countered if I had cast it on turn 1 or 2. Jace with 1 blue open. Oh, don't forget to use Jace. There they go. And they're going to Fate Seal me. Okay. That's fine. Now we go for the Reanimate on the Primus. Primus can blow up the Jace. Praying they don't have Force of Will there. Our hand is really, really unfortunate, though. Like, obviously, if we can get the sneak attack online, we'll be in a good spot. But right now, this is pretty awkward. Questing Beast. Okay, I will happily block if they attack. They didn't. Interesting. All right, I will just try to slam this out and say go. Oh, they had a daze as well. All right. Well, that makes it a lot harder for us to win now because these are kind of stranded in our hand without finding like a Faithless Looting. Let's add double black here. Okay, that's a good draw. 2 lands. All right. So in this scenario, then, I'm just going to run out the Bone Crusher, land, and attack with the Primus. Because the Bone Crusher can trade with the Questing Beast now. It looks like they're just flooding out a bit. I even get to attack with our Lava Claw Reaches now, too. And they're forced to trade with one of these because this is 14 damage if they don't. Good. All right. So even with 3 fatties stuck in our hand, looks like the reanimate on the... Oh, that's so awkward. The Portent doesn't draw a card on the same turn. It draws a card on my turn. So they're going to need to hit an instant off of this. Yeah, we know the last card in their hand is an Overgrown Tomb, so not sure what they can hit here to deal with both of these, but we'll find out. It might just be nothing. Yeah, downfall. And that should be GG's. All right. Good stuff. Hey, quick little 2-0 here. Let's see if we can go the full distance. Easy, baby. Here we are for round 3, the third and final round. I'm going to keep this hand on the draw. Our opponent already took 1 mulligan, so turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Hymn to Turok could honestly win the game. I've seen a lot of people concede to this type of play as well on big mulligans. Let's see if they go down to 5. If they go down to 5 and we go Thoughtseize into him, would not be surprised to see a concede. But if they keep a 6er, maybe we still play it out. Would be pretty funny if they like mulligan down to 6 and keep a 6 land hand. All right, they did keep 6. I think oftentimes this is a hand that you do want to mulligan in our deck, though, because it has 0 combo pieces. But yeah, I'm sure we'll draw like Fable of the Mirror Breaker and be in a good... Oh, that's not good. That's not a good sign. Turn 1, level up Tree Speaker. Do they have a land? Okay. That's not a good sign at all. Thoughtseize quickly here. Plow Under and a Factor Fiction. So we have to take the Factor Fiction, otherwise they can cast it next turn. And then ideally they just draw like another land or an uncastable and they go Steam Events Pass. They shock themselves, so hopefully this is just level up with the Tree Speaker. Are you kidding? What did you draw? They drew a Chandra off the top? Oh my gosh. Well, opponent basically got the luckiest. That's good. And we know they have Plow Under in their hand, so... That's so unlucky, though. We're just going to lose to Chandra Ultimate now? Holy smokes. Yeah, I mean, if they just draw an uncastable or a land there, we basically win. Well, fortunately they are bricking now. Or not? What are you going to do with 2 mana? Okay, well, I guess at least we get to play out. Ah. Wait, that doesn't do anything. I guess we go Signet, Lava Claw reaches pass. It's funny, we actually want them to draw like a huge fatty here. Taiga off the top. Well, if they attack with the Shield Breaker, which they did, then I get to attack their Chandra with Lava Claw. So that's at least something. But yeah, not looking great for us. Damn, them drawing that Chandra was so disgusting. Okay, they hit Caryatid. We go down to 8. I guess I go like this. Oh, they can activate the Raging Ravine next turn and just kill me, can't they? Yeah. Crap. Wow, that's super unlucky. I guess I'm going to go Relic. Animate their Tree Speaker as a blocker. And pass. I imagine that Chandra that they drew on turn 2 or whatever was the best possible draw for them. Yikes, 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 yikes. So we can't draw Reanimate anymore because of our life total. What we could draw, I guess, would be Faithless Looting into Sneak Attack Grizzlebrand. Or something like that. Yeah, Faithless Looting into Sneak Attack Grizzlebrand. Alright, here comes the animation of the Raging Ravine, which will chump. So we'll take 2. We're going to go down to 4. Oh? That is interesting. But that gives them a full grip as well. Oh. Okay. I don't think we were meant to win that one. Wow. Yeah, sure. I mean, so I guess I kept a sketchy hand, but come on now. That was unreal. We Thoughtseize their hand, we took their only playable, and then they drew a Planeswalker off the top. And then, yeah. Alright, well, I think this does look like an okay matchup. They do have a Lotus or whatever, but if we can just find our combo pieces, we should be able to pull this through. So I'm going to mulligan that type of hand next time and just look for the pieces that we need, because looks like our big combo game plan is probably stronger than what they're doing. Okay, on to game 2 here of the final round. Oh, geez. Well, I said it when I built the deck. We're going to need to draw well, and that is not how we draw well, although this hand is pretty good looking. Pitch the Dark Ritual here. We need to find one more land, but this hand has potential at least. We have the Reanimate already, so maybe we can find some goodies. Excuse me. Oh, please don't have another freaking Black Lotus start. I feel it coming. They're thinking, do I want to play out? Yep, I knew it. They were just thinking if they wanted to do something with Black Lotus on turn 1. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take a peek at their hand. Take a peek and see if they have an instant or sorcery we can nab, since we have so much removal for a creature anyways. Wow, 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 wow. Well, that ain't good. So they're going to go like turn 2 Goldspan Dragon, I guess. Ah, Black Lotus, hell of a card. This is going to be a quick game. I imagine they go ahead and cast Caryatid off that. Absolutely makes a lot of sense. And it really do be like it sometimes, huh? Well, that should be game over. I'm actually surprised they didn't Rabble Master pre-combat, but maybe they do something better to do. Fairy or something? Oh, Plow Under. All right, GG's. Man, this was not very much of a game, was it? Well, that's the way that it goes sometimes, though, friends. Yeah. So, game 1 kept a kind of a sketchy hand, but yeah, not even that sketchy, and then the opponent drew the perfect off the top. Game 2, we just got freaking rolled. Our hand was good. But even if I hit a third land, I'm not sure we're winning with that start that they had. So good beats. That's magic, baby. That's Vintage Cube. Black Lotus. Good stuff. Fun little one there. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, we'll probably do some more Vintage Cube while it's still up. Until then, we'll see you next time. Peace out.